Okay everyone, so here we are looking at a spreadsheet, pitched at level 2 for the ICT testing. So we're going to have a look at this now. So I've got a spreadsheet where the information has already been brought in, pre-populated so to speak. So I'm just tidying everything up, okay. And I'm just going to put my name in the footer, like so. So when it comes to be printed out, everybody knows who you belong to, who the work belongs to. There we go, like so. Done that, and we go to view, normal, done. Okay, so we're looking now here, sort the table. Client wants to know the most popular product in your range. Sort the table and stock, numbers sold, descending order. Okay, so to do that, home, sort and filter, largest to smallest. Always expand the selection, because if you don't, you'll only change one column, not all the columns. So if you look at now, all the columns change. Okay, so we've now done that part. We now need to calculate the remaining stock for each product. That's just a simple subtraction. Opening stock minus number sold, thus, which then brings us to that figure what we've got there. And then what we can do is we just do a straight drag and drop like so. I'm just going to close that up a little bit like so. Done. But it's just nice so we can actually get a bit of space going on. There we go. Right, so we've got that part done. So let's have a look next what we've got. Create a column for minimum stock levels. Okay, so that cell's got a little bit crunched up there, so let's just pull that out. There we go. In fact, we could probably do that with all of those we wanted to make it a little bit, there you go, a little wider so it's easy to see. Just means I've just got to do a bit of skipping backwards and forwards here, but doesn't matter on this for the moment. Okay, so we've got minimum stock levels, here we go. So to do that, what I need to do is equal sum, that, number sold, minus remaining stock. Now while we do this, if there's retail environment, which I have a background in, it lets us know how much we should actually have of something. Okay, so in fact that's actually wrong. If I notice I've got that bit wrong there as I've been talking, trying to do two things at once here. So in fact what I should be doing is doing slightly different there, but as I'm trying to talk, it enables us to see when things need to be reordered. So going back, it allows us to see what our minimum stock level should be, so we know when to start reordering things. Okay, so to do that, I need to look at here and look at my reorder levels. Okay, you might do something similar for stationery or something in your workplace. So what I'm just going to do here to facilitate this and make this a little bit straightforward, I'm just going to put a filter on, and otherwise what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to hunt all the jams out, all the chutneys, all the marmalades out. This makes life simple. So look at chutney, our minimum stock level is going to be 60. I'll just do chutney. Okay, please do not do a drag and drop in this. If you do drag and drop in this particular instance, all of these will become the same, which we found out when we're actually talking through in the lesson this afternoon, which was a little bit disconcerting because we didn't expect it to do that, but it did it. So make sure you type everything in correctly. All right. Not come across that before, but it might be just something worth remembering, and we're remembering it now. Okay, so select all. I now need marmalade, which is going to be 45. 45 and 45. And finally pickle, which is going to be 50, which is the remaining slots. So sake of argument, you could just quickly type them all in like so. Okay. Now I'm back on track to what I want you to do. Okay. Again, sometimes talking and trying to explain things like this at the same time can be a little distracting. I forget a little bit of what I'm doing. But anyway, there we go. So we've got that done. I now need to know about the minimums. Right, so what I now need to look at is here is taking remaining stock away from minimum stock. And this will give me the figures I want, so equals sum, remaining stock, because obviously you've got a product that's selling lots, you want to make sure you've got plenty of it in stock and you're not going into minus figures. So we can see here straight away we're starting to get examples of whereby we've got minus, which means we're below minimum levels, which means we need to be ordering stock. Because we've got very popular stock levels, it could be getting a bit desperate. So we've got that done. So what I'm just going to quickly do before we go any further is just tidy this all up, make it look neat, make it look tidy. And again, while we're actually doing this in the session this afternoon, as I was talking through, I actually missed that part out. Now, it wasn't until we were checking through at the end, it's everybody, when I realised what we've missed out. And that's just quite important, because at the end of the day you can go through a test and you can miss things, like when I'm talking through now I might miss something and then realise it at the end. So again, what I suggest you do, again I know sometimes you do read ahead, see what's coming up, but ticking things off as you're going down so you know you've actually done it. Okay, so what I now need to do is format spreadsheets clean stand. Right, we've done that, and I'll tell you what I could do just up there is just put some lines around. That looks not quite like that. We'll just put some lines around. Voila. Okay, and then I just now need to look at the products we've got here, what we've got here, and opening a remaining stock. So that's our opening stock. Just make sure we've got all that in. Like so, highlight like so, insert, recommended charts, here we go. Name it up, opening, and remaining stock, like so, which I've got into there. That's done. Right, and finally I need to show evidence sheets begin with passwords. I'm going to have to do a screenshot. So I'm coming down to my Sim and Sketch like so, and set myself up with a password. Go to File, Info, Tech Workbook, encrypt with password. But we're not going to actually physically put a password in. Demonstrate that I know how to put a password in. Screenshot that, like so, which has gone into there, come out of that, and then what I can do is evidence that thus. So we've got that there. Obviously bear in mind you'd have a little bit more room because you're not going to have these question bits here, which is what I've just inserted for the moment. Okay, so thank you very much, and that's just an example there of a spreadsheet done very quickly.